folks, welcome back. I just lost connection there because Twitch is rubbish now. They've made an upgrade and it's a downgrade. But anyway, we're going to battle on just like you brave adventurers out there, because this is part 4 of Sorcery, The Crown of Kings by Steve Jackson. This was a standalone 4-book standalone mini-series where you take your character from one book to the next. And we are part 4. So we've done 4 sessions already on this book. So welcome. You decide how the story unfolds. Hello there, Julian. Boom. He's live. My cue to something of curry for now. Twitch. I don't know if you're finding the same, Julian. How are you, by the way? You okay? Twitch made these updates. They've redesigned stuff and it's rubbish. I can't read the comments now because they cut across. That menu that's meant to be at the bottom of the screen is halfway up the screen and it cuts across the chat, so I can't read it. But I'm glad you are good. Good to see you at UK Games a couple of weekends ago, which was good. Sorry I didn't have much time to spend with you guys, but it looks like you had a good time on our stand, on Outset Media stand, because you played Flora Funga. Did you enjoy that one? There we go. So anyway, we are back. We're doing Sorcery. Also, a little bit of pre-game ramble. If you like your fantasy book reviews, fantasy film reviews, and fantasy board game reviews, go over to the YouTubes. Check out The Bottled Imp. The Bottled Imp. That's where we've got over 450 episodes of fantasy reviews. And this is Grocklesnook of said Bottled Imp. My name is Ken Boyter, but you probably already know that. You might not. Anyway, Edra Tales, this Twitch channel, plus I do have an Edra Tales Facebook group. So if you want to join that, please do so. Everybody's welcome. It is a private group because we kept getting infiltrated by somebody who wanted to put porn up every 5 minutes. That's not on. That's not what the group's about. So I had to make it private. But yeah, so you have to answer a few questions, I think, but yeah, it's nothing amazing. And yes, also I've got an Edra Tales YouTube channel as well. So if you do miss a live stream, you can catch everything over there. So I'll shut my curry off back in a mo. Oh my God, come on, that's very kind of you. You don't have to. I always say real life comes first. It's really frustrating. It's so glitchy now. It's so glitchy. Julian has put it high. Yep. It was great. Thanks. Yes. I loved it. Good. Good. Well, if you could leave a review on Board Game Geek. You're off for your curry now. You can't hear me. Anyway, welcome to anybody else that's watching. And as I say, I have to do that. I have to salute so I can see how many people are watching. Because again, they've put all the text in white, which is really hard to see. So I'm going to keep submitting my complaints to Twitch. They might listen, they might not. They probably won't listen because these big corporations don't care. Is that a bit harsh? Maybe it is. I think maybe it isn't. It's probably not. Good evening, Lee Rin. How are you? Everybody made it in Taiwan, I think it's in time. Yes, good. We're all here in time. Absolutely. And then it's got more messages below, and yet it's glitched because there aren't more messages below. I've read the last message. Twitch, if you are watching, you won't be because I don't get many viewers watching. I doubt Twitch is going to be watching. But sort it out, mate. Sort it out. You had it working perfectly. Things that they make worse. Anyway, Julian has returned. Curry off. Well, look, you don't. Real life takes. If you want to eat your curry, Julian. Cheeky wee voddy. Oh, and 7-Up in hand. Vodka and lemonade. So. No, it's stewing. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Good. I wouldn't want you to put off eating your dinner. I mean, you could eat it whilst watching if you wanted to. Oh, it'd be better in an hour or so. Ooh, yeah, I know what you mean. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I make a lot of curry and then I, have another lot the next night. And because it's been stewing in its own juices, it does taste good. 6 heroes. That's a good start. Yes, make that 4. Okay, we're down to 4 now. Obviously, my pre-ramble has put people off, and quite right too. Same for the faint-hearted. You know, it's not for the faint-hearted. So, yes, we're going to be playing Sorcery. Should we just get on with it? Just get on with it? Let's get on with it. Right, so, I do like to read out the previous entry, just so we all remember what's going on, because I have no idea. I can't remember. Yes, big batch, 3 portions for the freezer. Permificio. I don't know what that means. The room is undecorated and dirty. Oh yeah, I think we went through to a room. The only furniture is a table and 2 chairs. There is nothing particularly unusual about them. By the way, if those of you that haven't watched, you've just joined, Book 4 is all the climax. We're after this, the Crown of Kings. And there's an evil person in the fortress Mampang that we have now infiltrated, and we're sneaking around trying not to get caught, but we're trying to find this Crown of Kings. Will we do it? I don't know. Book 4 is about twice as big. Yeah, it is. This is about the size of my game book. Oh no, it's probably bigger actually, is it? Yeah, okay, so this is even bigger than my game book. Let's have a look. Oh no, hang on. Bear with me, this is a very important experiment. They're about the same actually. They're about the same. Mine's maybe slightly fewer pages. That'll teach me to write nearly 100,000 words. My next one isn't. Yes, yours is. But yours is tech bigger. Text bigger. Oh, yes, it probably is text bigger. All right. It's not who's the biggest one. Oh, it's so annoying. I can't read the text. I'm sorry, Lerin, I won't be able to read this. 467. We just gave away. With beeswax. Oh, that's it. Yeah, we just had a dust up with some guards, didn't we? Oh, that's it. And then we went through the door. Okay, so 44. No, but I thought we got past that. I'm sure we went. Yeah, we did a whole session past that. The room is undecorated. The only furniture on the table is 2 chairs, and there is nothing particularly unusual about them. The table does, however, have a drawer in it. You open the drawer and inside you find a single large key. That was it. Oh no, you're right. You are right. Sorry. We found the key, and then we've opened the entrance to the main fort. That was a fun. Sorry, you're absolutely right, Lirin. Forget. I don't know why I doubted you. I don't know why I doubted you, Lirin. So, part 4. The scene inside the doors is encouraging. There is a large courtyard before you, and in the early morning light, groups of the fortress's inhabitants are coming to life. This is encouraging, because you will probably be able to mingle with these groups and make your way inconspicuously. You close the door behind you and walk into the courtyard. Trying your best to act naturally, you advance towards the far side of the courtyard, where it seems that the entrance to the main keep will be. You are aware that you may well be the only human in the courtyard. I've heard that before, haven't we? And this fact may arouse some suspicions. So you steer round to the right. One group, some distance ahead of you, starts to take an uncomfortable interest in your progress, making you feel a little uneasy. One of them points to you, and others look in your direction. You cannot tell whether their intentions are malevolent or not. Maybe they just want a selfie. Selfie with the human. Look at that weird human over there. So, you have a decision to make, your first of the night. Will you ignore this and continue towards them? Type ignore. Or will you instead take the route tending to the left and heading towards a pillory? Type left. Or will you pass on the left side of the group even though it is steering you towards another group of creatures? Type creatures. What would you like to do then? Would you like to ignore and continue towards them? Or go left towards a pillory, or go towards a group of creatures. Type creatures. What would you like to do? Pillory, says Julian. Then we have morning grog. Oh, yes, please. Ah, a human. I was talking to Grog behind you. Slay him. It's all right. My acting didn't do your little script justice there, Julian, I'm afraid. I'm sorry about that. It's because I can't read it. Can't read it properly. I wonder if there's... No, I shouldn't start messing about with this. No, I knew that. I knew that would happen. Sorry about that. Shouldn't start messing about with it. Stream manager. Should I start messing about with this? Am I still live? It looks like I am. Oh, I've never done this before. What's stream manager? Auto. Broadcast video audio options. Auto. Audio only. Okay. Stream. How do we go back? Do we go back that way? No. End stream. Emoji chat. Followers only chat. Create poll. I've never been in this menu. This is exciting. Oh, I can hear myself back though. Don't like that. I don't know how to get back. Stream manager. Push the cross. There it is. Oh, you're still with us. Okay. Let's head towards the creatures, shall we? Have you put your volume up? I can hear an echo. No, I was trying to sort out this screen because since Twitch updated it, it's been a nightmare. This menu that's meant to be small along the bottom isn't. It's floating midway across the screen. So and then they decided to put the chat on this side. So of course, I'm reading and it cuts into this menu and I can't read it properly. Whereas before, the menu went nicely along the bottom and the chat was right up there and it was a big panel that you could read. Now it's just a small window that I can read. So it's really annoying. I wonder if I can move the chat. Can I move the chat? Oh, what's this? No. Sorry, it's just really annoying. Oh, you're still with it. Oh, that's better. I've increased the size of the chat so I can read it a bit more. Turn the volume out. I haven't tried it on a phone. When you stream, you can send me a screenshot so I see it, please. How do I do a screenshot? Like from my phone? This might cut the whole thing though. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Am I still streaming? Oh, when I end the stream. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe I'll do it then. Good point. Let's carry on. Blink. Right, so what are we doing? Going towards the creatures? Is that what we voted for? Well, we've got. I see, Lirin. It's a vote each. One pillory, one creature. And then you said, let's head towards the creature. You're trying to game the system. Happy to go with Lirin. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Lirin's got some inside knowledge of this book. Okay, so we're going to go towards the creatures. Taking a little bit of a detour than we were going to do. So 109. We've got to somehow sneak in, find the big baddie, or just find the crown of kings. Steal that, hopefully without meeting the big baddie, and then we've done it. And then we become the king of kings, presumably. Is it going to be that simple, though? No. As you approach the group, you can make out 3 creatures talking amongst themselves. Their shapes are familiar. They are thin, spindly types dressed in ragged clothes. When you are even closer, you can see that they have large eyes, but they are keeping their eyes closed. Immediately you're on your guard. Red eyes! A warning bell rings in your mind as you remember that your previous encounter with the red eyes. There they are. Tell John to vote. I see him lurking. Come on, John. Sorry, ask John nice if you like to vote. Well, I think Jonathan likes just to put this on in the background. It is classic artwork, isn't it? And God, you know, we talked about John Plants last week, didn't we? Yeah, honestly, it's so iconic. So iconic. Yeah, Jonathan likes to just put this on in the background and do his admin, which is fair enough. So, yeah, let's not waken the beast. There he is. Oh no, what have we done? Summon Warlock Jonathan, that you've done it. Somebody else posted that online as an iconic one. Yeah, there's just loads of iconic ones. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention yet. Just as well, Jonathan, because we were all slagging you off. I'm brainstorming Gamebook pitches. Ooh, mama. Ooh, mama, look at Jonathan. Ooh, I'm a Gamebook author. Good stuff. I like the sound of that. Have you been asked? You don't have to go into detail, but have people approached you and you've gone, right, let me have a think about this, and this is what I think the book should be? Or have you gone, oh, it'd be nice to write for that IP, let me pitch that one to them? While supping a big fat rom. Gamebooks. Julius, but did you see Villains Rum at UK Games? Oof, were they selling naughty alcoholic drinks? Okay, so we've stumbled across some red eyes. You try to avoid the group by a detour away from them, but one of them has noticed you. He's got his eyes closed. How can they notice us? And he's calling you. Obviously, he's aware that you're trying to avoid them, and he is mocking you. He's mocking you. The other two look towards you and call you over. So, what would you like to do? Will you approach as they wish, type approach, or will you ignore them and continue on regardless of their taunt, type ignore? Sipping sarsaparilla root beer for Americans to get into medieval mood. I love root beer, Lerin. When I was in America at Gen Con, when I got to America, I went, oh my God, you've got root beer. We don't really have it in the UK. Because I remember drinking a load of it when I did Camp America. Jonathan has put a yes. I have 2 pitches for publishers who have asked me to send them. Both publishers I've worked with before. Exciting news, Jonathan. I like it. I like the fact now you're so established that publishers are coming to you. That's brilliant. I'm also plotting 2 more Ace Game books and approaching potential artists. You're a busy bee. I like that. That is fantastic. Okay, so Lerin has voted approach. The Templars are legendary, and the one wrong word can literally save what they're laser eyeing you. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're going to approach them. Anybody else voting? Anyone else voting? It doesn't look like it. We only need one person to play, to be honest. But hey, you know, if you don't want to vote, you don't want to vote. But you can't complain when it all goes tits up. John striking. John what? Striking whilst the... I can't read that. Engineer is hot. Approach. Jonathan's also... He's got in on the action. He's got in on the action. We are going to approach. We're going to approach the red eyes. You lot are nutters. I'd be running off. Although... They do look like they've got big spears, so that's... One's got a big club, but they've got the old laser eyes, haven't they? So maybe we ought to do what they say. 242. 242. By the way, if anybody is interested in my escapades at the UK Games Expo of 2 weeks ago, I did do a live stream on Saturday. Lost about an hour. It is all talking about UK games, what I got up to, what Jonathan got up to, like what we all did, who I met, you know, talking about my games, my board games that I had published, talking about the ones that I pitched as well. So yeah, if you are interested in that, it's just me talking. I haven't got the time now or the space to kind of do a proper video you know, going around talking to people. I just haven't got the time now to do that. But there we go. Anyway, so yes, that is over on the Edra Tales YouTube channel. Big club, Peter Stringfellow. Last Saturday stream. It was excellent. Oh, well, thank you very much, Julian. And a thank you, too, for the shout-out, of course. Of course. Sally is talking of shout-outs. Welcome, Sally. Bonjour, tout le monde. Tout le monde. Good evening, Sally, says Lyrian. Right, so, yes, we are going to approach them. Is that a wise decision? What have we here? Asks one of the red eyes. Could you take my eyes off the overfed oaf is a native of Mampang? Where are you from, fathead? And what is your purpose here? What will your reply... Oh, what... Sorry, that's not him talking. What will your reply be after he just called us fathead? Will you claim to be from Analand, from Christiananti, or from Nair? So places in the previous books. Analand obviously is where we were originally. Christianti, I can't remember what that is. And Nair. If you don't wish to get caught up in the conversation with them, you can ignore them and continue. So type which one you want. From Analand, type 1. Christianti, type that or 2. From Nair, type Nair or 3. Or ignore if you want to ignore the whole goddamn lot of them. Take the insult on the chin, like Judge Dredd. And what a chin, exactly. He has got a big chin. That's what they call him. Judge the Big Chin Dredd. So, Lyrian's going to vote Nair. Julian's voting Grin. Nair. Oh, no, it's voting Nair. So it looks like we're going to say from Nair. Interesting. Okay, what they said. Sally has no clue. Not to his face, they don't. No, they don't. It's all behind his back. All the other judges behind his back. Right, we're going to say we're from Nair. Okay, that is book 3, I believe. No, it's book 2, isn't it? City Port of Nair. City Port of Nair. Why did you choose that one? I'm curious. Is that because they have an affinity with Nair? Is that their home city? I don't know. I don't know the law. Oh, looks like my camera's... We've had an earthquake. They all exclaim in unison, "From Nair!" One of them smiles and grabs your wrist. We are from Nair, my friend, though we left the city port 2 seasons ago. Ah, how we would love you to tell us what's happening there now. I see what you've done. You've remembered. Tell me, is the holy man of Slang still performing his miracles? You tell him of your own experiences in the chapel of Slang, and they praise your wisdom. If you really went through the test of Slang, just keep writing that word, you will know the holy man's name, says one of the red eyes. I am trying, but I cannot remember the great man's name myself. What is it? The other two look at their companions strangely, but then they realise what he's trying to do. This is a test for you. So, what is his name? I think one of you already wrote it. Yeah, we first met them there, and they threw us in jail. There's no N in there. That's true. Well done, Sally. Welcome aboard. He's happy. Oh, I see. That wasn't me. I thought you were correcting some of the people's words in chat. That's the only reason why you're invited in. Carre. Is it Derek? Is it Nigel? So we have the... Oh, okay, so we do have a choice here. Derek isn't among them. You'll probably be surprised to know that. So, obviously I can't pronounce them, but I'll spell them. Cougar, Courga, Cougar, Selen, Slaen, Van Gorn, as in how it sounds, Tristan. You do not know is also an option. Is there a Wodwick? Willis Wadwick. Do we have any clues? Can you guys remember who it is? Nah. Oh, that's how you spell it? Carre? What sort of... what sort of pronunciation is that? Carre. How is that Carre? It's got a bloody K in it. And if anything, I would say that the H is silent and it's Ka-R. Oh, I see, yeah, Ka-R. But where's the Ray bit come from? Nobody knows his name. Do not set them off. Key at you lot are just. It's an E. Look, right. Just everybody should just be able to spell things however they want. It has got a little accent on it. Oh, I see. Is that what that's meant to be? I just thought that was for show. I thought that was Steve Jackson going, oh, well, this makes it look exotic. But where does the N come from? Yeah, no, that's... well, in my mind, the N should be there. That's what it should be. I mean, you know, I'm not one to really tell Steve Jackson how to write his game books. However, that word needed an N in it. Ken mistook... I mistook a lot of things. Ken mistook the H with the dyslexia and all, yeah. In your mind, hidden depths. I know. People should be on board with the way I pronounce things, not things with rules where everybody can understand it. Yeah, there you go. That's how it's. Yeah. Well, I've never seen K and H together. That doesn't exist in English, does it? A mystery unsolved. Wow, my brain is very mysterious. We are. K and H, what's all that about? We're behind you 100%. Thanks, Julian, you see? Thanks. It's people like you. Look behind you and see, yes, it's Crocklesnook fainted. Crocklesnook's left. Right, so, slaying the god of something or other is regular deity with red eyes. Offending them by getting the name of their priest wrong is bad. Okay, and they, yes, when... Khan. All right, what is that? Star Trek? Shaka Khan. Yeah, okay, but you know that's a long time ago. Just tell them you don't know the name. Yeah, exactly. What we're doing then? Do you guys know the name? Did we actually find the name? I've got notes. Should I look through the notes? Throw a bottle. Shaka Khan. Exactly. Shaka Khan. Chaka Khan. Book 3 notes. Find Shadak the Hermit. Pay priest to Nagamanth. That's not one of them though, isn't it? No. Okay, so there's something for book 4. Oh, okay. Water serpent. Yeah. Hang on. Right. Beware the... Yeah. North Gates is one by Scholar. This is interesting viewing, isn't it, for you guys? Me looking at my notes. It's all action. Pay respect to Nagamat. Yeah, the torturers. Say nothing. We don't know the name. Do we not know the name then? Is that a genuine thing? Yeah? Or are you just being lazy? Also, I meant to say that the... absence of jam is probably down to the fact that he's what? I can't read that. He's loved up to the moment. Yeah, I kind of figured that. This sort of stuff is for single people. Or people in long-term relationships who have reluctantly accepted this. But not for newlyweds, not that they're married, but not for new romance. Oh no. And older men with What? Something or other. With saggy partners? What? With what? 23 years! Oh, long suffering partners. Sorry. That doesn't help, Julian. That's an even worse word. Long, there it is. But Jonathan, look at that. 23 years married. Let's give that a little round of applause. Wow. How is she getting like a certificate or keys to the city? Right, I haven't had a cup of tea. I haven't had a slurp of my tea. I'll have to make her a certificate. I think you should. You know, like an endurance certificate. Yeah, absolutely. Right then, so we're going to say we don't know then. Okay, half your life. Jonathan, not over half his life. Jonathan, how old are you, Jonathan? You're about 56 now, aren't you? 57? Elle and I are 17 this year. Well done, that's brilliant. And that's my second. Oh, really? You married before? Let's not get involved with that. I'm 55, not 45. Yeah, that's what I thought. You are older than me, aren't you? I was blagging that. I couldn't remember if you were. 56. Are you? 45. Are you 45? I don't know. I don't know now. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I believe in my own lies. 56. Yes, I was. Are you a bigamist? No, I'm a slimmist. I'm a bigamist. Julian's 55. Well, you could have fooled me. 45, that's me. So Leland's, yeah. Sally's older than me, though, aren't you, Sally? We all know that. So we're going to say we don't know. 4, 5, 7. Yes, yeah, I kind of realised, Jan, that. And also, hopefully Martha's doing okay. Big shout out to Martha. Big shout out to John. John? No, John, he hasn't watched for a while. But big shout out to Steve and Spell Sing as well, if you're around. And Lee. Where's Lee for a while? No, I got divorced first. Was that big of me? That was bigamy, bigamist. Oh yeah, I'm a child of the 70s. Martha Cam on Monday, she's okay. Oh good to hear. Yeah, she sometimes tunes in on the Saturday now. Well, she used to do that as well, but... okay, what are we doing? I have no idea. What? Hang on, I've got the wrong number. 4, 5. I'm getting distracted. You lot are distracting me with your personal lives. You know that's not the rules. Oh yeah, there it is. You shrug your shoulders and admit that the holy man never gave his name to you. The red eyes nod their heads. He has never revealed his true name to anyone, agrees your inquisitor. It is said that slang alone knows his real identity. You breathe a sigh of relief and try to excuse yourself. You have no wish to delay things with these creatures. They can see you are impatient and they let you go with a wave. Big on now. That's good. Well done, guys and ladies. But it's Derek. Shh. Are there any women at this stoning? No. I mean, no. Right, here we go then. 425. The god with no name. We know no name. We are telling... Yes, that's right. Yes, exactly. Right, so 425. To your left ahead is a bundle of rags in a heap on the ground. That never bodes well, does it? If you wish to head towards it, type towards. To the right is a group of human-like creatures, and something looks familiar about their appearance. If you wish to walk a bit closer to investigate, type walk. Or if you want to ignore both of these and continue straight ahead, type ignore. What would you like to do? Beardstone. Bears. All the bears. Beard, yeah, beard, madam. Beard, madam. Bundle of rags. Bundle of rags? Why would we go towards a bundle of rags, you nutters? So, Lirin would like to go towards the bundle of rags. What was the other one? Sally wants to go towards, presumably, the bundle of rags. Okay, that's the same one. And Julian has written something that I probably can't read. Cruppled. Cruppled? What's that mean? Crumpled old dude, crippled old dude, cruppled. You're just making words up now, just because I can't, you know, K and H foxed me. Crumpled old dude, exactly. Well, that's my thinking. Do we really want to poke a? Do we want to poke a beggar? Anyone? Is that what we're doing now? Is this what you've stooped me down to do? You, honestly, you lot should be ashamed of yourself. You and your decisions. Right, we're going to go, and it looks like we're going to go and pay for 2 homeless people to fight each other. Happy now? Happy now, are you? Right, 233. Oh, could that be done in a game book? Oh, look at this. What a fantastic illustration. I will show it to you in a second. Play poker with a leper. Is this what this is? He'll throw his hand in. Jonathan's put here, I could, whether it should be is another matter. I know it is another matter, but you could put it in just a bit of advertising here. In my first game book, To Kill a Thief, I have put illegal creature fighting in there. If you take one path, obviously, if you're in the city, you end up in amongst this illegal creature fighting, which I thought, you know, was like a medieval fantasy version of cockfighting, and you know, and you can bet if you want, or you can try and stop it. So yeah, it's a little hidden gem. It has nothing to do with the plot, but I thought, why not? It seems fun. It could. Sorry. Oh, hello. Yeah, not that kind of cock, Julian. It is for children. So just creatures ripping their faces off. Absolutely fine for kids. Anyway, let's read this. You walk towards what you take to be a bundle of rags. Why? Do you need clothes? What's going on? Lying on the ground. Cock for children. You trying to get me cancelled? Is that what's going on? Is this just some sort of trap? Are you working for CI5? MI5? MFI? But to your surprise, your approaching footsteps bring the shape to life. You have woken up a creature of some sort, sleeping underneath the rags. A head raises itself, squinting in your direction, but without opening its eyes. A dirty, misshapen body stands up and scratches itself, trying to sort some order out of the rags it is dressed in. Its toothless mouth grins a gummy smile at you as you approach, and its squeaky voice addresses you. Spare an old woman a copper piece, enough to buy a crust of bread. Bless you for helping a blind woman whose days are coming to an end. If that hasn't got Monty Python written all over it, hasn't. Although, look at the drawing. Isn't that illustration so beautiful, so exquisite? Julian has tagged both Jonathan and myself in. We could get our heads together and do a silly off-the-wall FF homage, breaking all the taboo tropes under pseudonyms like Mark Gascoigne. Is Mark Gascoigne? That's a real name, though, isn't it? I don't think we can use the name Mark Gascoigne. Or do you just mean that obviously Mark Gascoigne has done that? Blind, how does she know you were coming? Oh, that is a very good point, Julian. Oh, you're on it. You're on it. We could do that. Well, there's that, what is it, the bastard sword of the elves or something? The bastard elf sword? That's very adult, isn't it? Yes, toss a coin for the granny. That's the joke. Oh, I see. We write it under his name and he'll get in trouble. She could tell, what? The Alandia. It's been a long journey. I see. Toss the coin for the granny. Right, so what are we going to do then? Let's see. A beggar, you think? See, because you're clever. And a blind one at that. Sometimes the blind can see more than a hawk-eyed sightmaster. You consider whether or not you will talk to this woman. Do you wish to toss her... Oh, look, Lyrian's always ahead of the game here. Do you wish to toss her a gold piece and stop for a chat? Or will you chat to her anyway, but not part with any gold? Or will you ignore the beggar, kick her in the nuts, and continue across the courtyard? No, just ignore her. There's no violence involved. So, do you want to toss her a gold coin? Type toss. Why not? Or do you want to just chat to her anyway without any money? Type chat. Or you can ignore her altogether. What would you like to do? Got that? Yes, you've got that. Copy of Bastard Elf on the shelf here. Just never played it because it takes 20 pages. Yes, to get started. It's to that. Yes, I did review it for the Bottled Imp, I'm pretty sure, because I played it. And it is very, very enjoyable. It's very fun. And it has, because it's so big... It has so many endings that you could possibly come up with, but it's fun. It's good. It's tongue-in-cheek humour. It's adult. So if you were to live stream it, you'd definitely have to do it late night, and put warnings about. But yeah, it's got adult themes. It's just good fun. It's very funny from what I've read. Yeah, it is. It's funny. So, we're going to chat. We're just going to chat, but we're not going to toss a coin. Don't forget to toss her a coin. See, Lyrin reckons we should toss her a coin. Like Gems and Milk, but yes, Boobs story. Boobs Ahoy. Yeah, now I ordered that not knowing I was going to play through live stream, and he went, by the way, this is an adult book. I went, oh, okay. But, yeah, so I've not actually played that yet. Is that what it's called? Is that like Malinkar Boobs Ahoy? Is that what it is? Oh, you did stream it. Oh, okay. Well, I'd have to stream it past 9 o'clock, I think. So I think I'm going to override. This is about the only time I've done this. I do think we need to pay this woman a gold coin and stop for a chat. I think we need to do that. Even though Lyrin's outvoted, I think, yes, agreed. Go on, pay the old crone. Boobs ahoy. I think... I think I'll follow that Twitch channel. Exactly. Hello, welcome to Boobs Ahoy. It's just a bloke going... There's different boobs just come in and out. Literally an hour and a half of that. Gamebook isn't that OnlyFans? Oh yeah, that's a good point actually. Anyway, let's come on. Let's bring back some decorum here. You're letting the side down, not me. It's you. You lot are letting the side down. Apparently. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. What's only what? Sorry, only what? Ken could be the start. It can be the start of OnlyFans. It could be fans of anything. It can be. Yeah. Well, apparently it was meant to be doing music or something, wasn't it? New channel coming next week. You're thinging. I'm doing this from memory of many game over memory. Oh, I see. Yeah. I've got a feeling it's the sort of thing that she would appreciate, and she might not be a blind beggar. She might be some, Like in fairy tales where it's, oh, yeah. And because you've been kind, they go, oh, we'll grant you a magical object. I expect you all to subscribe. We're already there, mate. Already there. I've already joined your Patreon. I'm doing this from memory. Yes, right. So, we are going to toss her a coin. 61. Sorry, I've not been reading out the entries, have we? 61. 61 we're at. Here we go. 61. You press a gold piece into her hand. Have we got gold? Before we say that. It doesn't say that we have to actually have gold, but we have got a gold piece. So, for the sake of housekeeping, we will scrub off one of our gold pieces. We have 2 gold pieces now. What have you subbed to? Who have you subbed to? I don't know. I have no patron. Yeah, no, well, your new one that you've set up. You know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Julian does the internet. I regret saying that. Forgive me, I do regret saying that. Bloody creature of havoc. Here we go then. 61. You press a gold piece into her hand. The old woman begins to tremble. Why, this is a gold piece, she stammers. The gods be praised. Never before has anyone been so generous to poor Javini. A harvest of thanks on you, stranger. Javini is your friend for life, but no, I must hide my joy. For if those god-cursed mongrels who have more than their fair share of what I lack learn of my good fortune, I will surely suffer. And it is too early to seek help from my friends from Skrin. No, I must keep this news a secret. I must hide. Several things she has been said have caught your attention. Before she shuffles off to hide, you may question her. What with feet only? What? It's just verrucas and ingrown toenails. So, what do you want to ask her? Will you ask her about the mongrels? Have I read that right? Mongrels who have more than their fair share of what she lacks, type mongrel. Or would you like to know more about her friends in Sheen, type friends, so that's SCHINN. Or will you ask her how she lost her sight, type sight. What would you like to ask her? Those emojis are completely wrong, Jonathan. That's not good. I'm the Scribes Guild. Sight, right. So, Julian wants to ask sight before sight. Ask who the mongrels are. Well, it's spelled like mongrel, you know, like a dog that's made up of different breeds. Is that what a mongrel is? MONGRELS. Oh, I see. Do you think there's a hyphen in it? It's only because it's spanned across 2 lines. Twitch censored my last attempt as whoever did it. Oh, I see. She's French. They are her grilles. I don't know what that means either. So far I've only had one person voting, one person taking this seriously. I don't know why I bother. I really don't. So, Julian, oh no, sorry, I'll take that back. 2 people. We've got a standoff though. Julian would like to ask about the site. Sally would ask about the site. And Lee Rim wants to ask about the mongrels. I said site. Yes, sorry. It looks like site has it. The eyes have it. See what I did there? So, 388. I don't know if I'd ask her about the site. I'd probably ask her about the mongrels. But, you know, it could be an interesting story. It probably won't be. She'll go, yeah, I just fell down some stairs. and landed, and I was carrying a big packet of pencils. Like that. 388, here we go. No, the lack of eyes have it, exactly. My story is a sad one, she begins. It involves a rather large amount of pencils. Many seasons ago in my youth, I was skilled in the arts of healing. My master was a healer priest from Dadu Yadu. Is he having a laugh now, Steve? Who had been shipwrecked and washed ashore on the Earth End beaches. Being youthful and ambitious, I decided to bring my skills to Mampang, where I imagined the rewards would be greatest. But this was against the wishes of my master, who wanted me to travel south and use my learning to aid the lawful kingdoms. Would that I had listened to the wisdom of his words. But the promise of fortune dissuaded me, and I lived in prosperity at Mampang for many years. My undoing came when the Archmage recruited a new type of troop to his army. The Muckalytics. Muckalytics. The Muckalytics. These creatures were a miserable lot, but totally without fear. They are almost deaf, and may speak only in a whisper, and one was brought to me in the hope of a cure. But I could not undo the curse set upon these wretches by the gods themselves. Try as I would, I could not restore their voices, nor improve their ears. My punishment was an accident, which resulted in this. And she holds her hands up to her eyes. You sympathize with her, and her head bows in sorrow. You may now either change the subject and ask her how best to enter the keep, or leave her be and continue on your way, or will you ask about the mongrels who have no more than a fair share of what she lacks? So what do you want to do? Do you want to ask her about the keep, how to enter the keep? Type keep. Leave her, type Lee, just leave and carry on. Or do you want to ask about the mongrels? Type mongrels. Yeah, poor love. I know, I do feel sorry for her. Although she did seek the glory path. Oh, that sounded wrong. She did seek fame and fortune, I guess. Maybe she needed to use her healing for better. I don't know. Is there a story in there? Is there some sort of retribution going on there? Lirin wants to ask about the mongrels. Mongrels, says Julian. Mongrels. Why have you put... Is that proper... It has actually a hyphen in it, has it? What type... We type it like this. Oh, because it's auto. Is it really? Is it really? Well, weirdly enough, the first time I read it, it was split across two lines. So it was MON hyphen like that. That's what I found, the dodge. Twitch doesn't like the normal word. It's because it's all to do with context. This is context. And it's too subtle, like autocorrect, auto mod is just not, it's not human. They don't know the context. Anyway, I understand now. I get it. Yeah, because I was going to say, it's not here, it's not written with a hyphen. Oh, so you could write FU-CK, would that get through, or is that too obvious? Not that I'm encouraging that sort of thing, obviously. Do what you want. 302. Yes, that's what I found. Let's try. Who's going to get banned first? Okay. All together now. Right. F. Yeah. I guess if you do it like that, that's different. Oh, we've got a problem with the C. I think we have. Julian's been exterminated. The police have already knocking on the door. Gonna get his K out? Okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah, not as clever as you think you are, Mr. Auto Mod. Mr. AI, which isn't really AI. AI doesn't really exist. It's just a glorified Wikipedia. Anyway, right, 302, that is what we're doing. She talks about her foes with disgust. Ooh, those hell-spawned sight monsters. Ah, sight monsters was mentioned before, she spits. Or whatever they are called. They are as thin as saplings with eyes the size of bomber fruits. From the lands to the south they came. Why they should choose Mampang as their home is anyone's guess. I expect they have been exiled from their own lands, for they have a mean bunch, and that's for sure. And unquestionably loyal to the Archmage. He is said to have offered them expanses of Analand to the south of the Shalamantius in exchange for their loyalty and their help. I, for one, would shed no tears if they all dropped from the fly plague for... Hang on. I, for one, would shed no tears if they all dropped from the fly plague, for, ever since my accident, they have delighted in tormenting me. So, are the Red Eyes these guys? Is that what they are? Oh, happy Junior Jacket Spuds are calling. Thank you for popping in, Jonathan. We've only got about 15 minutes to go anyway. Enjoy your tatties. We have a traitor in our... Yeah, Analand. Exactly. We have traitors in Analand. But are they, though? Sight monsters. Are they the Red Eyes? Is that what we just chatted to? But she calls them the mongrels. Would you like to offer to get rid of her tormentors? Well, that's a bit harsh. Oh, sight masters are they're the what? The Praetorian guards, the gate of homeland. Oh, okay, so maybe they're different. Oh, sight monsters, whereas you're saying sight masters. Ah, did we hear sight masters? Okay, I got that wrong. So what would you like to do? Would you like to offer to help get rid of her tormentors? Type offer. Or will you ask about the accident she talked about? Type accident. Or will you ask her how you best can enter the keep? Type keep. So, oh God, we're going to take him on, are we? How tough do you think we are? Offer. Look at all of you getting involved. Getting in there. Putting the boot in. It might be worth the reward, though. She might be able to help us. Okay, we're going to go and offer to... I'm not sure how wise this is, but anyway, 27. It's very chivalrous of us, isn't it? What of you? I didn't make the decision. I can't, so you know how this works. If it all works out fine and we win, I obviously share in the glory. If you fail miserably, you've failed miserably. That's how it works. So, 27. Ah! Would that you could, stranger, she sighs. For all my life would once again be worth living if my tormentors were dispatched to the gods. But why should you do this for me? I can make it worth your while, though I cannot tell you what I can offer. As no one must know they are in my possession. Oh, sounds like she's got some magical objects. But as far as an old impoverished woman is able, I will reward you if you will do this for me. So, if you wish to take up the old woman's offer, you must find the creatures she refers to as her tormentors and kill all 3. When they are all dead, deduct 100 from the reference you are on when you are searching the bodies, and turn to the new reference and return to the beggar woman. Now leave her by turning to 8. Okay, so maybe I ought to write that down. Did that make sense? Be right back. Julian's going to be right back. So I'm going to put entry 27. 3 mongrels. Tormentors of Rag Lady. Should I call her Rag Lady? Although she does have a name. But I can't remember what it is. So, then when all dead, better make a note of this because I'm sure as hell not going to remember this. Deduct 100 from reference you are on when searching the bodies. Okay, so there we go. When we search for the carcasses, yes. But you know what? You probably would remember that, Levin, but I just wanted to make sure because I know that I wouldn't be able to remember that. So, here we go then. Well, that sounds like good. She's kind of teasing us. Like, she's saying, no, nobody must know what objects I've got. Do we need to kill people and go back 100? Yes, we do. Yes, Julian. So we've offered to rid the old rag lady of her tormentors. When we search their bodies, if we kill them, we search their bodies, we're going to minus 100 off of that reference. And she's hinted that she's got something valuable that she'll give us if we can do that. But she can't tell us what it is because it's too valuable. Okay, so you have 3 ways onwards, depending on whether or not you want to avoid the creatures within the courtyard. So it is these red eyes, isn't it? Ahead to your left is a group of guards whose rowdy behaviour leads you to suspect they are off duty. If you want to head towards them, type guards. Ahead to your right is another group of creatures which look vaguely familiar. To find out more, so it could be those. Type creatures if you want to go there. If you wish to avoid both of these groups, continue straight ahead by turning. So type avoid. What do you want to do? The second one, yeah, the vaguely familiar creatures. Yeah. Well, she will give us 20% discount on her OnlyFans. Do you want to see something filthy? Oh, you love some filthy rags, don't you? Oh, look at all these. Look at them. Look at that. Vaguely, yeah, VFCs, vaguely familiar creatures. That's almost a good name for a game book. Vaguely familiar creatures. That could be the third film, the unmade third film in the John Cleese films. Fish Called Wanda. What was the second one called? I can't remember what it was called. What was the second one called? A Fish Called Wanda. Fierce Creatures, that was it. That's where creatures has come in. And then Vaguely Familiar Creatures could be the third one. It was worth getting there. It was worth waiting for. Honest. So, we're going to go for the Vaguely Familiar Creatures. And that is 325. Check out these orifices. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. I'm a blind woman. Look at my eyes. Look into my eyes. Are you doing it? Look into my eyes. I'm not even drinking. That's the sad thing about this. 235. No, 325. You walk determinedly across the courtyard. As you get closer to the group ahead, you recognise their shapes. Sight Masters. Oh, I see. So she might be making a joke, calling them, or like insulting them by calling them sight monsters. Their large eyes are a sure giveaway. But what are Sightmasters doing here? You remember the Sightmaster Sergeant's good wishes as they left the outpost settlement? Or are they different from the ones we've already met? I am getting confused now. These creatures with powers of ultravision are closely allied to the Analand crown. You are astonished to see them in a place such as this. Could they be spies sent to infiltrate Mampang? Or are they traitors aligned to the powers of darkness? They seem to have recognised your origins too, and no doubt you're both thinking along the same lines. You eye them suspiciously as you approach. One of them beckons you over. Will you approach as he wishes, or will you ignore them and continue walking? Type yes if you want to go over to him, or no if you don't. Traitors in our homeland. Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like it. Julian's put here. I drink to keep all this noise in my brain down. No alcohol and lack of sleep. And I'm unstoppable with, to me, hilarious quibs and bants. Yes, exactly. Well, you know, a test of whether you really are funny or not is obviously an audience. You know, people laugh. So, you know, we've all been there. Approach. Time to... What? Time to court... Oh, can't read that. Time to court-martial these bullies. Okay, of sweat... I almost read that as sweat old ladies. Of sweet old ladies. When I was a kid, I have got slight dyslexia. And two words I used to get always confused was sweat and sweet. So yeah, when I'm writing something, that can be quite funny. We're all very like-minded people, hence why we gather. Yes, absolutely, Jonathan. Not Jonathan. Julian. I do know who you are, honest. We're going to approach. Okay, so we are going to approach. That is 5, 6, 8. 5, 6, 8. 5, 6, 8. Oh, is it? 5, 6, 8. They beckon you over excitedly and you quicken your pace. There are 3 Sightmasters in the group and you feel curiously at ease with them. At home, Sightmasters are stationed along the borders of Analand. Their tremendous powers of vision making them perfect garrison troops. But caution returns as you once more wonder why they're here in Mampang. One of the Sightmasters pulls you into the group. We recognise you as you came through the Throban door, he says, with a slight stammer. Don't you know that you are expected here, Analanda? Since the return of the first serpent, the Archmage has been awaiting you. We can help disguise you. Here, put on this tunic. He offers you a heavy-looking coat, which is held together by black ties. Will you... Oh, here we go. That's one of the nicer names he calls. Will you accept his offer and put on the tunic? Type tunic. Does your caution forbid you to accept this help? Type forbid. Or will you attack them quickly? Type attack. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Julian can't look. Lyrian's gone in full steam ahead. Attack. Sally wants to try on the tunic. Maybe that's because she's a lady. just joking. Just spants. It's just spants. That looks especially like a straitjacket. Yeah, I was going to say... Oh, sorry, there is an illustration. That might help you decide. Yes. Look at that. I think that's the one. Oh, no, this is a different one. You draw your weapon. No, this isn't them, but that's them. I don't know which one that is. It looks like your quip only serves to anger them further, but, says one of them, do not mention our mothers in our presence. So maybe that's not the one for that. Rick James is their leader. Yeah. They've been on the mushrooms by the looks of it. I don't think that's actually part. That's the previous entry that happens also to be them. Which is slightly confusing again. Anyway, it looks like we've got 2 attacks and 1 tunic. Okay. So will you attack them? I wasn't expecting people to vote attack, I must admit. But I guess we've already made up our mind that they are enemies. They are actually working. But then, see, that coat could be a trick. It could be a magical trick or a straitjacket, like you say, and they would just trussle us up like a turkey. She's a super freak. Super freak. She's a super freaky yow. That Rick James, I would imagine. Okay, so I think we shall leave it there, my fellow adventurers. What will happen? We are now about to find out. We have decided to attack 3 Sight Masters. There we go. Once they are dead, we can do what? Sorry, we can try it on. Yeah, for size. Why not? Good idea. Well, I think if we do manage to kill them, we can obviously. We're looting the bodies. We are looting the bodies, my friend. There we are. Thank you so much for watching. It is good. It's good, isn't it? They're good. No wonder they sold millions. What I'm going to try and do is when I've posted all of the backers their book, because I'm still in the process of doing that. Once I've done that, then I'm going to sell it to the public. But what I thought I'd do is I'd get in contact with my local radio station, BBC Three Counties, to try and drum up some interest, see if they're interested in me sort of reading some of it out or having people phone in, you know, that kind of thing. So there we go. Is that a good idea? You are more than... Loot the corpses, exactly. You are more than welcome, Julian. I appreciate that. Remember, Julian does a live stream on Mondays at Babel_17. Where's my copy here at the screen? And Thursday. Oh, you do 2 now. Wow. He's upped his game. So Mondays and Thursdays. And I believe they start about 9 o'clock or 9:30. So if you do want to catch Julian and his Gamebook live streaming, yes, 2 Gamebooks. Wow, 2 Gamebook streams a week now. That is impressive. You can catch Julian Mondays and Thursday evenings. I'm assuming it's the same Gamebook. But yes, thank you so much for watching, for playing along, for commenting, for the bants. And if you just watched and you didn't comment, you're more than welcome. Also, the next live stream will be this Saturday, 10 AM, where we will be talking about creativity. We'll talk about your creative projects, talk about my creative projects, and we also go off-piste and, you know, ramble a little bit. Because it is Edra Tales... Edra Scrolls, I should say. Ramblings of a Storyteller. Huzzah! I shall endeavour to tune in this time for once. No worries. Same book, yes. Good stuff. Take care. And, I normally name people. So thank you, Julian. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Lirin. Thank you... Is anybody else? I don't think there was anybody else. I don't think anybody else commented, did they? Good almost sunrise, Julian and Ken and John, Ken and Gentle Glocksnook. Yes, he's still awake. That's a surprise. He normally falls asleep at this time. Thank you very much, Sally. Take care. Yes, have a lovely rest of the week. And if you can make it, next live stream is this Saturday, 10 AM, right here on Edra Tales Twitch. Also, I do have a website, Edra Tales, www.edratales.com. Check that out if you want to catch up on my creative endeavours. And remember, may your thieving never be caught. Bye. I need a third hand just to come in and push the button. That's not disgusting. Oh, I was going to do a screenshot, wasn't I? Let me see if I can do a screenshot without it all going wrong. Hang on. Hang on. Screenshot. There you go. Right, I've got a screenshot for you, Julian. You can see what's going on. Right then. Bye.